Hey folks, Lever here once again. Hope you enjoyed my rant on Going Overboard. Oh, I hate that movie. But here's my next Adam Sandler review. In this movie, he stars in. Well, he's not the star of the movie, but he's in it, so it counts. Yeah. And of course, I'm reviewing the film that came out in 1991. It's a black comedy film. It's directed and written by Bobcat Goldthwait, and it is a film called Shakes the Clown. Yes. Starring Bobcat, also directed and written by him. Yeah. Now, what did I think of this movie? I liked it. It wasn't perfect. It was definitely better than Going Overboard. There are some more movies that I'm saying I prefer over this, or even movies with Bobcat, like the Police Academy movies. I like Bobcat. Like I said, I like Bobcat. I liked him in the Police Academy movies. I grew up kind of watching the third movie, or I think the fourth movie, and he always had that. He's got that voice. You know, I can't do it right, but and I also remember him in Scrooge with Bill Murray. So, and Robin Williams is also in this movie, which was awesome. Because two of my favorite comedians are in here in the same film together, Adam Sandler, Robin Williams. I'm like, that is just awesome. I love that. You know, seeing the late Robin Williams in here, which I miss him, you know. So this will count as a Robin Williams review, too. Now, again, he's not the star of it, but he's in it. He plays a mime, so, yeah. Roger Ebert gave the film 2 out of 5 stars. I'm just reading. Granted, while some of the scenes were very funny, the plot was scattered and the performances often seemed under-rehearsed. I don't think the film needed to be nominated for Worst Picture. In an interview with Conan O'Brien, Goldthwait related that Martin Scorsese had defended the movie from dictators. When a film critic declared the movie in order to make a point about a good and bad movie, Scorsese wrote, "I like Shakes the Clown. Haven't you heard? It's Citizen Kane of alcoholic clown movies." Yeah. Yeah. But also, Bobcat also worked with Robin Williams in a film called, they directed a film Robin Williams called World's Greatest Dad. I'm sorry, yeah. Which was a good movie. Dark, like this. But Bobcat knows how to direct, so, yeah. But like I said, I remember him from, you know, the Police Academy movies. And he voiced, he was in Hercules, he voiced, I think, Panic. Yeah, I think he voiced Panic in Hercules, the Disney film. Yeah. And he did some other voice work in some other movies as well. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this was actually Adam Sandler's second movie after Going Overboard. Where, of course, he, like I say, he plays one of Golden Girl's best friends in the movie called Dink the Clown. I'm sorry, I just wasn't feeling well. But, and then he also starred in Coneheads, which he had a small part in that. And, of course, he was in Airheads playing Pip the drummer. Mixed Nuts, just playing a side character. And Adam Sandler didn't get his start in the movies. You know, I think he was on SNL at this time, during part of the production of this movie. Shakes the Clown, but he was also, you know, in 1995 he didn't get to starring role until Billy Madison in 95. So Robin Williams, well, if I mention Robin Williams, you know, he was already a star pretty much, you know, being Good Morning Vietnam, Dead Poets Society, sorry if I'm forgetting anything, Awakenings. So Robin Williams was already a star, you know, at the time. Didn't say much about the movie, which is a shame. It's definitely underrated, I would say. Shades of Clown is. the film is directed and written by Bobcat Goldthwait. It is produced by Paul Wilson and Emily Goulet. It is written by Bobcat. The music is by Tom Scott. The soundtrack is by Bobby Bilski and L.A. Davis. And it's directed and it's edited by, J. Kathleen Gibson. Distributed by Iris Media. It was released August 28, 1991 in Boston and the United States on March 13, 1992. But I consider 1991. I'm going to call that, in the review, 87 minutes long, that's the running time. The budget was $1.4 million. At the box office made $103 worldwide, so yeah. It was not a huge financial success. But I guess the film, even Martin Scorsese, who has directed many films that people love, he's one of Hollywood's big directors who directed some mafia movies. I'm like, it's got to be something when one of the biggest directors out there likes your movie. But anyway, the cast is Bobcat Goldthwait plays Shakes the Clown, Julia Brown plays Judy, Adam Sandler and Blake Clark play Davy Clown, Stinch the Clown to play his friends. Blake Clark, I can't talk. He's been Adam Sandler's friend for a while. I think for a good long time. He's been in some of other Sandler movies and some of the movies that Sandler's produced as well. Tom Kenny as Pinky the Clown. Paul Dewey as Owen. Tom Kenny, wait a minute. He's the voice of SpongeBob, isn't he? Yeah, now I recognize it. Isn't he? Okay, yeah. Paul Dewey as Owen Cheese. Kathy Griffin as Lucy. Robin Williams as Marty. As Amon Jerry. Paul Glisky. Dan Spencer, Jimmy Crown, they play clowns too. Jack Gaylor as Officer Groening. Bruce Bam as Tayo, the road clown. George Travis as Randy, the radio clown. Florence Henderson as the unknown woman. The mom from Brady Bunch. Yeah, Cara Brady is in this movie. Johnny Silver as Clown Taylor. Tim Koski as First Party Dad. Sidney Lezick as Peppy the Clown. And Tony V as Broken Saddle Bouncer. Just to name the cast. Alright. And what Shake the Clown, what the movie is about, is that Bobcat, of course, plays a clown called Shakes the Clown. He's the all-clown town of Polka provides a colorful backdrop for this tale of an alcohol funny man framed for murder. Well, what the movie is basically about is that... I'm so sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up. Like I said, Bobcat plays Shakes the Clown, and he's a party clown. He's been a clown for a good long time, and he's a guy that has issues. He's an alcoholic. He's been for a good long time. He cannot help but to at least keep on drinking. And he has issues with his girlfriend because he sleeps around with women a couple times. So his relationship with his girlfriend is up and down. He's a real bad alcoholic. He has issues of being late all the time, of people not trusting him. But until one day, eventually, he gets accused of murder. Yes, he gets accused of murdering his boss, who knew his father. And so, of course, he has to not only claim that he's innocent, but he has to also stop Pinky the Clown, who committed the murder, and save his girlfriend, who Pinky also wants to kill his girlfriend, so he has to, of course, save her. So that's the plot of the movie for a nutshell. For you. Yeah, but I do like the movie. The movie starts off with, of course, after he slept with the Brady Bunch mom, after sleeping with Florence at the beginning of the film, he's passed out drunk in the bathroom, and the kid hits his head. The kid is peeing, but he's peeing right over Bobcat. Bobcat gets up, and the kid pees him, which I thought was disgusting. I did have some issues with the movie. It's like, kid, don't do that. That's disgusting. Damn it, kid. And this movie is rated R, so it does have language in there. Yeah. It's not a movie I would say that is for children, so. But Bobcat gets up and says, kid, you want to see a project? Okay, you don't. And you see him drop to the clown place. He goes to the clown party, he's late. And the guy is yelling at him and says, why are you so late? Why are you so late? He slaps the guy like, hey, don't get on my nerves. Don't yell at me. Don't talk to me like that. And of course, he's doing the clown tricks for kids. And he's really good. He's a really good party clown, Then you meet his friends, Adam Sandler and Blake Clark, who are clowns as well. Blake Clark is like in a woman dressed as a clown. Adam Sandler is the one with the blue hat talking to him, and they're talking about that you can't get laid with a woman, you're afraid to speak to women. He tries to go speak to this one woman who just ignores him. He says, what time is it? He's like 7:30. And he had a hard time talking to a woman, and they're talking, I thought was pretty funny in the movie. Yeah. What's his name? They're talking. And of course, when you make Pinky the Clown, which I thought he was an annoying character, well, the villain of the movie is getting his own show that after this one clown is retiring, and he's talking shit about him, and him and Pinky have their issues, they don't get along, and Pinky's Shake's girlfriend is, Bobcat's girlfriend is like, why are you ignoring me? Why are you sleeping around with women? I don't trust you anymore in the relationship. I like that he like follows his girlfriend home, and see sometimes she like punches him, which is funny, and then he jumps up to he can do these moves where he can like jump up and stuff, almost like he's Spider-Man or something, like he's a Spider-Man clown or something. Get his girlfriend to Florida to apologize for. It's like we're done. I don't trust you anymore. You're just gonna do this backstab me again. And he gets hit by a car just for fun, just to be funny. She's like, Shake. She's like, you still camera. He's like, you're a jerk. And like I said, he has an alcohol problem. His friends tell him, you have an alcohol problem, you just need to stop drinking. He's like, okay guys, I can stop when I want to, I can stop when I want to. And he has, like when he's drinking, he's like, y'all want to drink? And they drink some beer, and they go crazy, and they beat up Mimes, which I thought was really funny in the film when they started beating up on Mimes. I thought that was funny. So why do you do this to us? Shut up, I don't like giving you Bobcat picks up a box and, hits a mime with it. I thought that was funny. And his father figure, his boss, tells him, you need to straighten out, Shakes. Stop drinking. I know you saw your father die, and I know your mother will take care of you, but I'm going to fire you. If I hear a complaint from kids, parents, a dog, I'm going to fire you if you slip up one more time, one more slip up, you're done. But I also forgot to mention that, Shakes was driving also drunk. He was DUI, and he almost runs over a duck and her babies, but doesn't. He's not a murderer, he's just a guy with problems, like everybody has problems, right? But Shake gets arrested. When the boss tells him, don't do that again, you'll be slipping up. And of course, his friends try to help him not drink, and of course, I forgot to mention, they're also at a party, but they're also, looking at clothes, and they're teasing the store manager by picking up his hat off his head and messing with him to get it. But what I thought was also funny, when Shakes, I'm going everywhere, I'm sorry. But Shakes, of course, can't help but to drink some more. He's just cannot help it. And of course, he does drink. And he tells this little kid off, that why his parents don't like him. And he goes all crazy and stuff. And of course, the mom has to knock him out. And of course, his boss tells him he's fired. He's passed out drunk in the room where I'm in a room where he's drunk. And his boss tells him, Shakes, you're fired. He's like, what? Fuck you! I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker! And he says that literally. That's the dialogue. I'm not kidding. He says he's gonna kill him, and that's basically a threat. But they take him to the room to pass out, where he's just passed out drunk. Guy's just completely out of it. And Pink the Clown, Tom Kenny's like, why does nobody like me? Why does nobody like me? I'm not funny. And then of course they hang out with these other clowns. They start doing drugs. They're doing cocaine. And of course the boss comes in, sees them doing that. Pink, Tom Kenny grabs him. It's like, you're gonna lie to me. You're not gonna do anything. And then of course he decides just to go crazy and kill the guy. He just picks up a weapon. I think he picks up Shake's one of his party bats and beats him over the head with it and kills him basically. And they say, okay, we're going to do this. No, witnesses don't go anywhere. So he decides to blame the murder on him and on Shakes, and he puts Shakes' body in there just to get him accused of the murder. And Shakes wakes up after being drunk after a while, sees his boss is like, so get out of there for the police, get him. He's able to hide from the police. They're both, these two cops, their bantering is just awkward in the movie. It's funny at times. But, they try to search for Shakes, and Shakes is like hiding up in the building, hiding up on the window building, and he's able to do that cool move and jump down and run. And of course he shows Travis Cord, the two clones that helped Pink commit the murder. They helped Binky commit the murder, try to run him off the road, and he's able to jump out of his car in time and it blows up. He tries to, get a ride. He still goes want to say, like, F you, clown, and he's like, and he was walking, but, because they're about to run him over, which I thought was funny. And his friends think that, of course, he committed the murder, and they don't trust him. But of course, also going to mention that his girlfriend, Julia Brown, Judy, she's got the cartoonish voice, she talks like this. She decides to, dress him up as a mime. He doesn't want to go as a mime, he hates it, but he has to go undercover or he'll be arrested for murder, so he has no choice but to do this. And I like it though, we see Robin Williams in the movie as the mime, and I like it, Robin Williams is like, he's like, Chuckles, come on, Chuckles, do this, no, Chuckles, do this, make sure you're doing it right. He's like, come on, get your fat ass moving right, right. And Robin Williams, this was my favorite scene in the movie, just Robin Williams. I miss Robin Williams, I'm sorry. I miss him, He just really, that's why I miss him, because he really brought, the joy of the world, I thought. I got that through Robin Williams, but that's just me, the humor. I always miss him, But Robin Williams is Jerry the Clown, he's like, you're a clown, aren't you? He's like, you're going to start to piss me off, you're going to start doing right, you're going to start pissing me off, you're going to do it right. It was just funny. Robin Williams just killed me in this movie. That was my favorite scene in the movie that made me laugh. But anyway, he tries to call his girlfriend, Tom Kenny. Pinky goes over there, and like an idiot, starts bantering and running his mouth like a moron, being over the top. And it says that he basically murdered the boss. And of course, she's like, and he's like, I could kill you too. And basically ties her up. And he ties her up and is going to do the show that he was supposed to do with the other clone that retired, this kid show. And he's going to kill her. And of course, Shakes is like to his friends, you don't believe me, I didn't commit this murder. And then of course they eventually believe him. They try to go undercover as radio clowns, I forget why, but of course they're not their friends now. They see Shakes sees the guys that, the clones that, help murder his boss, get away with it, get on, and of course like, he'll follow them. They have a running chase with them. And Shakes is like, where's Judy? We don't know. Honestly, we don't know. But I think, he's got her. He's like, am I good now? He's like, yeah, we're good. And then he punches him in the face. And they decide to go say Julie, but Judy, but, Adam Sandler and, Blake Clark, when they arrive at the show where the show's about to start, the kids don't really want to apply for him, but he's got like Judy tell, like he's going to throw knives. And the final knife, he's going to throw it right at her and kill her. His friends, Tom Kenny has his clown friends. Of course, they know he committed murder, so they got guns on them, saying you're not going to go in there. They're going to try to kill them. But of course, they shoot Bobcat, but he's got like the alcohol, which is able to help protect him from dying. It stops the bullet. And of course, they go in there. He tussle. Before Pogo can throw his weapon, for Pogo, Pinky throws that knife. Shakes sees it in time, and he throws his bat and gets it. And of course, he goes in there and tackles him to the ground. Him and Tom Kenny and Bobcat have a tussle. They have a little fight on the ground. And so Judy, is able to knock him out with a glass or something like that. I forget. Or it was like glass face. He just throws like a bowling ball and knocks him out. And they kiss. And then of course, Joe's like, I'll be free. I'll be getting out so it's over again. And he goes to prison for the murder. And of course, he says, he says, girlfriend, I'm going to get help, I'm going to get better, I'm going to stop being an alcoholic. And you see him at the end going to the AA meeting, telling about his problems. And which is good to see him go take care of that. And of course, at the end, Pogo, Shakes, of course, has the kids show now, and he's partying now. He invited Rob Williams over. And of course, Adam Sandler and Blake Clark, being clowns that hate moms, are like, we're going to get you. I guess they were just messing it. They chase Rob Williams. So, we're going to making people laugh, and then that's the ending of the movie. But, yeah. Short review here, but pretty much to say, I enjoyed Shakes the Clown. I thought it was really good. That's the end of the film, them chasing Robin Williams, which was funny. Sorry if I went over the list, but this was my first time seeing the movie, so I forgot anything. Sorry. But what I liked about Shakes the Clown, let me get to my final opinion of the movie. Like I said, if I missed anything, I'm sorry, but this is my first time, like going overboard, this is my first time seeing the movie. But, Shakes the Clown, good movie. I liked it. I did have some issues with it. Before I get to my issues, though, I think Bobcat, did a great job directing and writing this film. I think he did a good job directing and writing it. I like the cast. I like Julia Brown. She was good. She had that squeaky voice, Blake Clark, I thought was pretty funny. He's good. And Adam Sandler, I thought he was good here. He was a funny character in this film. And Robin Williams, cameo, he was great in this movie. I wish he was a bit more in the film. LaWanda Page, good cast. The writing and like I said, the directing was good. The music was pretty good as well, and some of the songs they have in the movie are really good. Cinematography, the editing is, I think, really good in the film. The film's 87 minutes long. Well, 87 minutes. It doesn't feel like it. The film does go by at a really good pace. It never gets boring. It goes by like that. Yeah. So I enjoyed the movie. I had fun with it. Issues. Tom Kenny, don't get me wrong, I love him as SpongeBob. He's funny as SpongeBob. But in this movie, I thought his character was annoying. Just, doing that half the time. And I thought his performance was a bit too silly for me. I guess it was supposed to be that way because, again, it's a clown. But I didn't find him funny. I thought him and his friends were just annoying. Like he was an annoying villain and pretty forgettable in my opinion. I was just annoyed by him pretty much, Also, I didn't like that they were doing drugs. I didn't like that cocaine scene. I don't like drugs. I just don't find that funny. And the kid peeing on Bobcat's face, I'm like, I didn't find piss humor. I didn't find it funny. But other than that, some of those issues. And the movie doesn't make me laugh out loud. Like I'm, like I said, I did like the movie. I did enjoy it. Say it's a little underrated. I see why some people probably wouldn't care for it. It's not the greatest comedy ever, but it is not the worst. If it is probably one of my favorite films of Adam Sandler, but it wouldn't be, I would say, middle of the road for me. But some of the humor doesn't work sometimes. But other than that, it's still a funny movie. It goes by at a really good pace. It's a simple story. I like Bobcat in this film. And Shakes the Clown, I thought he was really funny. I thought he did a good job directing and writing the film. And the movie does have really good funny moments, though. And I like that he's just playing a guy that's, of course, a party clown and does that for a living, but he has issues. He's an alcoholic. He just has to get better. He's a real bad alcoholic. It's not good to drink anyway, folks. It's never good to drink because eventually it will kill you. Eventually, yes, it will. So anybody that's an alcoholic out there that get him to an AA meeting, get him help. But like I said, then it's good to see him. Let's get help at the end, and of course, he's not, like I say, his character is not a murderer. He's just a guy with issues, with bad issues. His father got killed. They do make it a dark, funny. It's dark a little bit in this movie. With being a black comedy with his father getting killed by an elephant, but he's just a guy with some bad issues. But he's not a killer. He's not a murderer. At heart, he's a good guy. He's just, a guy with many issues, and nobody's perfect. But that's what I found his character pretty relatable, pretty good. I thought he was pretty good. And I liked Adam Sandler's performance in here. I thought he was funny as well. Trying to flirt with the girls, 7:30. She told me the time she was flirting with me, That was funny. Blake was like, hey, what time is it? 7:35. He's sexy. He's like, I thought that was funny. But some of those issues I have, despite those issues I have, I still enjoy the movie. I still think it's a bit underrated. I do prefer, Airheads to be better and Bulletproof over this, or Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, The Wild Boy to be funnier movies, in my opinion. Bobcat, I love Miss Scrooge. Scrooge is a funny movie. I enjoy that film. I also enjoy Police Academy films with Bobcat. Police Academy movies, I enjoy those. I haven't seen all of them, but Police Academy 4, I remember enjoying that, and Bobcat's performance was great in that movie. And I also like that he directed Robin Williams in The World's Greatest Dad. Yeah. I think Bobcat doesn't have that voice anymore from what I've heard about him. Oh, he came in the Police Academy too. Okay, yeah. But y'all should remember him from there. Encino Man. Yogi, you did see a small role in Encino Man. And like I said, I like Bobcat as Pain, as the voice of Pain in Hercules, that Disney movie, which I love that Disney film. That's just me. Buzz Lightyear, he did a voice. Star Command, Jackie Chan Adventures, you know. Yeah, like I said, he directed The World's Greatest Dad. He was also a limo driver in that movie, as I'm credited, but that was Rob Williams, another good movie, but a little more, bit of a darker comedy than Chase the Clown. He did some TV shows as well. TV shows as well. Was it House of Mouse? I think, yeah. Disney's House of Mouse, yeah, he voiced Pain, of course, for those. But Chase the Clown, fun movie. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite films from Bobcat. You know, Bobcat, always enjoy watching him. I always thought he was funny. That's just me. But guys, what did you think of the movie in your opinion? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Like I said, this will be for my Adam Sandler reviews, also for Robin Williams as well. So, you know. But Chase the Clown, good movie. Some issues I have, but still a fun movie, and that's all I can say about it. And I'm going to give Chase the Clown, loved by children, desired by women, adored by bartenders everywhere. Yeah, but Chase the Clown, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up for Chase the Clown. I also forgot to mention the scene with Woody Clown, like they beat them up, which I thought was pretty funny. And Blake Clark is like, I'm just going to go right down with my friends, and that was funny. But Chase the Clown, I'm going to, like I said, thumbs up. And my rating for the film, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. At first I thought I was going to give it 3, so I thought it was okay at first. But then the movie, I can see the movie grow on me for, you know, like I said, I don't really love the movie, but I do think it's a good film. I like it. I can see it growing on me more. So, yeah, I would definitely like to pick it up one day on DVD if I ever can find it, you know. But Chase the Clown, definitely for Adam Sandler, very much an improvement over Going Overboard. You know, I still think that film's garbage. You know, I still mean that Adam Sandler's worst movie. And like Chase the Clown, one of his most underrated movies is Chase the Clown, in my opinion. Just like Airheads and Bulletproof. But Chase the Clown, good movie, definitely worth checking out. If you're a fan of Bobcat, or if you're a fan of Adam Sandler, or Robin Williams, or all of them, definitely I say it's worth checking out. You know, don't bring the kids though, because it's not a kids movie. That was a good tagline for the film, but Chase the Clown, good movie. I did enjoy it. And that's all, folks. And that's all, folks. Beep, beep, beep. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching, folks. Like, comment, subscribe, and look forward to my last Adam Sandler review for the day. Yes, I'll be bringing another one. And that is the 2007 buddy drama film he co-starred with Don Cheadle. And I've been really wanting to review this movie. Yeah, Adam Sandler gives a great performance in this film, but I'll get to that when I review this film. And that movie is called Reign Over Me. Yeah. Reign Over Me. Definitely can't wait to review this. So guys, look forward to my review of Reign Over Me. And what did you think of Chase the Clown if you've ever seen it? And if you haven't, I definitely recommend it. Yeah. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next review, Adam Sandler review, which he does star in, and that is the 2007 buddy drama film, Reign Over Me. So, thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.